it's me. I'm driving my 20-year-old beat up car because gas. But anywho, Part Infinity. You don't know what I've been through. So what had happened was, am I the asshole? And this is the truth. Am I the asshole? So, my ex-husband, who we have a child together, over 30 years old, reached out to me a couple of weeks ago and said, hey, I want to leave the country and I need a passport. But I can't get a passport because I owe child support. Now, mind you, when he called, I was asleep. And y'all know how much important sleep is to me. So I'm asleep. Called, I looked at the phone, I'm like, I'm sleeping. It ain't an emergency. Called again, back to back. I pick up the phone. Hey, what's up? What's up? You sleep? Yes, I'm asleep. He proceeds to keep talking. Not, oh, call me when you wake up, or, you know, oh, my bad. He keeps talking. Now, I done said I'm sleeping, but okay. So he says something like, you know, can you pause the child support because my nephew was doing something out of the country and the whole family is going. And I went to get a passport, and they said I couldn't get a passport because I owe child support. I'm asleep. I ain't really paying attention. So I was like, yeah, just send me the papers. I'll look through it. So anyway, that was that. I guess he texted the papers, but you know, I don't be stalking my phone. So maybe a couple of days after, I'm sitting at said son's house and talking to his wife. And I go, I look and I read, you know, I look at the papers, I zoom in, and it said I would have to forfeit all child support. And in forfeiting it, part 2 is I can never in the future claim this child support. So I looked and I was like, I'm not forfeiting. I mean, if it was like an issue, I could do something to pause it or, you know, or forfeit. Like, don't ever give it to me. No. Now, mind you, said child is over 30 years old. 30 years. So I text and I said, and I'm non-confrontational. Like, I got to keep my peace. My nervous system been through it. And I'm just coming back slowly but surely. So anything that interrupts my peace, I don't deal with it. I don't care who you are, what it is. I'm not dealing with it. So anyway, I text and I said, oh, you know, this says forfeit. And I'm not going to forfeit. Now, mind you, this is quite a few thousands of dollars. So anyhow, I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna forfeit. So he calls me, but like I said, I'm not gonna let nobody gaslight me and try to manipulate me and play on my empathy, because that's Vicky's downfall, right? I don't ever want to hurt anybody's feelings. I don't want to hurt their feelings. I don't want to be the bad person. Oh, they're gonna be mad at me. See, that was the old Vicky. That Vicky don't exist anymore. She's dead, gone, and buried. She don't exist anymore. So anywho, I'm like, look, I just text, yo, what's up happened? Oh, yo, I'm doing real bad. I'm down. I can't get my passport. And they about to suspend my license. You didn't tell me that. They about to suspend my driver's license. I'm going to lose my apartment. I don't know how I'm going to do this. I got other kids I have to support. I'm putting my son through college. This is his other kid. It's the second marriage. Put my son through college. You know, the youngest one got some challenges. So I'm listening. I'm not listening. I'm reading the text. And I'm like, the audacity. Really? The audacity. You want me, first wife, firstborn child, to have empathy, sympathy for the fact that second wife and 2 other children you have to take care of, and you want me to forfeit the child support that you never paid so you can live the life that you want. Second audacity. The original story is you need to get a passport so you can go out of the country to go see your nephew, do whatever he has to do. A passport costs money. An airfare, money. Hotel in another country, money. Eating in another country, money. Pocket money. So you have money for this, but you ain't no money to take care of your kid since 1991. So I was like, nah, I'm not doing that. I'm not forfeiting it. Oh, that's messed up. You know, I'm a good father. I took care of the kids. I took care of all your kids. Da 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 da. Now, I will not take away the fact that he was a present father. He was always in the kid's life. I won't take that away from him. You weren't a provider. It's a difference. Now, mind you, then he goes, oh, you shady, you money hungry, you this and this and that. We got divorced in 1999. We got a child support order in 1999. Since 1999, I have one, not gone for an increase. Two, not asked the court to enforce it. He told me straight up multiple times, if you're not gonna be with me, I'm not gonna pay no child support. You wanna be with me, Vicky? You gonna be with me? Nope, I ain't gonna pay no child support. You never gonna see that child support. Guess what? I never seen the child support. Now he's trying to stress me out and make me the bad person because I will not forfeit the thousands of dollars he owes me in child support. So he reaches out to the kids. Now the kids are like, you know, just sign it, Mom. You're not going to see it either way. So, you know, initially I listened to the kids and I was like, yeah, I'm going to sign it. But then, now you done brought back 30 years of trauma and stress and aggravation and all the shit you put me through, right? When I divorced you. So no. And I had to ask myself, Vicky, what decision will you be comfortable with? So I said to myself, I don't know what I would be comfortable with, but I know what I will be uncomfortable with. I will be uncomfortable with signing these papers and forfeiting his child support and giving him a free pass on not taking care of his child. I'm not going to be comfortable with that. Once I sign it, I'm going to be pissed off with myself. I'm going to be like, you're dumb. Why did you do it? Here you go again, falling into feeling bad for somebody else. Well, who the hell was feeling bad for you when you was raising these damn kids by yourself? So, I don't know what I'm comfortable with. But I know what I'm not comfortable with, and that's signing these papers. And I'm not signing the paper. So I told them, I'm not signing them. I'm not comfortable signing them. I don't want to sign them. Then here comes the gaslighting and the manipulating. Oh, you don't sign them. I'm going to lose my license. I only make this amount of money. And I've been down. I'm trying to get on my feet. You've been trying to get on your feet for 3 decades? 3 decades? You've been trying to get on your feet? Then I said to myself, if this passport situation didn't come up, suspending his license didn't come up, this wouldn't be a discussion. Like, he just figured, yo, kid is 30-something years old. I got away with it. I ain't paying no child support, you know? So he was happy living his life, new wife, 2 more sons, and he doing him. Never in his life, or my life, was he gonna pay this child support? And it was never a conversation because Vicky did what Vicky had to do. Okay, Vicky put on her big girl panties, said, "No, you done laid down, married this man, and had these kids. Do you got to take care of these kids? Like, I took care of our kids, and I took care of my kids damn well. I really did. All right. So, and nobody gonna tell me different. Sometimes my kids do. They be like, and I wasn't there for them because I was too busy working, taking care of them. So I wasn't as present and active, but I provided for them, took them to basketball games, cheer practice. But you know, no, Vicky wasn't mother of the year. I'm never gonna say I'm a mother of the year, but I did my damn best. I can tell you that much. You know, I did my best, and nobody gonna make me feel any different about that. I don't care who got a story to tell. So anyway. Now he's sitting here with the gaslight, and this is all via text, right? So then he reaches out to me and he goes, yo, how much would you take to sign. So I'm looking at the numbers. Now, mind you, years ago, he bought a car off of me. A Mazda 626929. It was gold. Bought the car off of me. He owed me $1,000 for the car. He ain't never paid me my $1,000, right? So I said, okay, this is what I'll do. You want to give me a lump sum to get me to sign? Give me 2/3 of what you owe me for child support and the $1,000 you owe me for the Mazda. That's what I text. That's what I stood on. He calls me up and he's like, yo, I need to know what's the lowest you would go because my sister, my friend, my this, my that, including my daughter, is going to help him pay it. Try to help him pay it. So in other words, you got your child paying your child support? Okay. So I give him the number. When I stand on the number. So he calls me, he texts me back. And he says, it's like a day or two later, he texts me back and he goes, yeah, they said no deal. Okay, they said no deal. That ain't my problem. They don't want to put that money out to help you. Then he's like, oh, I'm going to have to go get a GoFundMe. Go fund you. Go ahead. You know, like, yo, if GoFund you is going to get you this child support, go on and fund yourself. I don't know. Like, you talking to me about stuff, that's not my problem. So I said to him, because he's frustrating me now, right? And Vicky is a critical thinker. One, I'm always a critical thinker. That's who I am. Two, I'm a therapist. So I listen to people, right? And in therapy, I tell my clients all the time, you get to make any decision you want to make. Any decision you want to make. You don't get to choose your consequences, okay? Whatever your consequences is, that's yours. You got to suck it up, buttercup, and eat that shit, right? So his consequences, license suspension, can't get a passport, whatever. Then I told him, I said, listen, why are you reaching out to me? Like, why are you harassing me? Because the reality of it is, this ain't my problem. None of this is my problem. Like, I divorced you in 99, and I kept it moving. Took care of all 3 of my kids. Didn't ask nobody for a damn thing. Okay? Got my kids out of the hood, into the suburbs, into a home, through high school, whatever. One went in the army, one went to nursing. Look, I made sure that they had a chance, a fighting chance. That's all I got to say. All right? Now, while they was having a fighting chance, I was on the struggle bus, right? I'm suffering as a single mom. Like, I can't take no days off. I can't get sick. I can't be without a job. You know what I'm saying? I can't be hugging the hood because he a hood hugger for life. That's what he told me. Yo, I hug the hood. I'm a hood hugger for life. Okay, keep on hugging the hood. I didn't do that. I had to do what I had to do. So anyway, fast forward. He's like, you know, you this, you that, and, you know, trying to put me down. I'm a good father. I provided. All right, so let me ask you a question. I'm not taking away the fact that you were a good father. You were always there in all 3 of my kids' life. Always there, present. I had a problem with them. I called you up. Look, they doing this, they doing that, whatever. You was the calmer one, because I'm not the calm parent. Like, I'm going to go off. I'm going to serve hands, right? I'm not the calm parent, okay? He's the calm one. Grounded, talk to the kid, okay? I'm not going to take that away from you. What I won't let you gaslight me into is that you're a provider. And let me ask you a question. If you were such the provider that you're trying to convince me you are, why you got bad child support? In the thousands. The thousands, okay? Why? Why you got bad child support in thousands of dollars if you was a good provider? So he don't want to answer that question. He refused to answer that question, right? So I'm like, yo, take accountability. I had to take accountability. Like, I'm not doing this. I'm not having this conversation with you, right? All right. So now I'm like, yo, do me a favor. Whether I sign these papers, I ain't gonna see the money because I'm forfeiting it. If I don't sign the papers, I ain't gonna see the money. Because the kid is 30-something years old, and I haven't seen the money the first 18 to 21 years of his life. The hell I care, right? So, boom. Ain't no point in me signing. Ain't no benefit in me signing. The benefit is on you. So he's crying and booing. And I said, listen, let me tell you something. Because now I'm getting ticked off. When I get ticked off, my mouth get a little spicy. My mouth don't get a little spicy. My mouth get a lot spicy. And, like, I can't hold my tongue. I really can't. That's why I try to avoid people. Because, like, when you piss me off, I'm going to